Coming up on Garden Wars.
What?
Well, I've got news that it is not his compost.
That's another thing. That stupid dog.
It's minding my own business, I guess, sort of,
Whatever. Whatever. All I'm saying is I need the water, alright? Give me the water.
You want it?
Competitive urban farming.
Let's garden!
In the first garden is Billy Watson. He has been in gardening for about 3 years and serves as a local substitute teacher. And in the second garden, only about 50 feet away, is fashion designer Betty Blue. She started her garden about 2 weeks later than Billy.
How would you describe your garden in one word?
I would describe my garden as vegetarian.
Needy.
Sharon, why'd you choose that?
Because it's all vegetables.
It needs a lot of work. It needs more compost. It needs fertilizer. It needs more water. And it needs more room. This here is my miniature greenhouse. I use this to get my seedlings started in the late winter. I start them in these little peat cups like this. They're really just made out of peat moss. But at night, in case there's a surprise frost, I have this piece of plexiglass. It's just clear plastic basically. And I just put this on here overnight. That keeps the frost from getting on the plants and killing them. I even have a little ventilation holes drilled on each end. Then, after they grow a little ways, I go ahead and transplant them into the garden.
Well, one of the really important things to me about my garden is that I really have a strong belief that you should grow clean vegetables with no chemicals, and I think that's a really fundamental philosophy that a lot of urban farmers have, is that they can grow their own garden without using any chemicals, and just grow vegetables that are just as beautiful as what you'd find in the supermarket, and you don't have to pay an arm and a leg for them.
Now this is my compost pile. I put the leaves here and let them stay for a while, and as they start to decompose, it makes really rich soil under here, and comes in with some worms, roly-polies, that kind of thing. I put this over on my garden, fill the buckets up, and then I take it over there and put it... What? Yeah, my compost.
That's your compost?
Yeah, I put my compost out in the garden with the soil.
What have you done to make this compost? I
Well,
think I'm the one who brings all my food out here and takes the time to cover it.
Whatever. Whatever. Take your compost.
I'm over here tending to my garden and just minding my own business, I guess, sort of. But I overheard him talking about his compost and how he puts it in his garden. Well, I've got news that it is not his compost. That is my compost.
Well, I was just trying to get some compost to put in the garden to help with my soil. I saw a pile sitting there. I mean, I don't know why I can't use it. It just looks like dirt to me.
I hadn't heard anything about garden wars, but I hear a lot of yelling about compost and all this, so I don't know what's going on over there. Sounds like some kind of war.
He is always out here talking like his garden is all that. But, I mean, all you have to do is take a look around and think about it.
I mean, her garden's okay, but I gotta tell you, she came back here and took the best soil.
He says, oh, my plants are so much bigger than yours. Well, of course they are. You started them 2 weeks before mine. Mine are almost the same size and they're 2 weeks younger.
The soil I got out there, even though it's only like 50 feet away, it's like pure sand. She came back here and staked her claim on the best dirt on our lot.
And also, if you got such big plants, why are you putting them so close together? They gotta have room to grow.
I mean, look at that. That cucumber is pathetic. And she's got rocks in here.
And look, little bits in there. And he's not supposed to be in there.
That's another thing. That stupid dog is always in my garden chewing up my plants. It's getting really dry out here. We hardly even had a winter, and now it's the beginning of April and it's getting up into the low 90s. I think probably I'm gonna have to water this thing down pretty good. So let me get the hose. My hose walked off, I guess. I bet I know where it's at. See? That's what I told you. I've been looking for the hose. Yeah, I need to water my garden. I mean, you think I can borrow it for a little while? I need to water some stuff out in front, okay? All I'm saying is I need the water, alright? Give me the water! Cut it off! Just stop, okay? I said cut it off!
So I was just back there watering my garden because it looked a little dry, and I think everyone uses a water hose, you know. I mean, we can share. I don't know why he has to be so stingy, like, just wait till I'm done and then you can have it. But he just kept yelling at me and losing his temper, so he wanted the water, he got it.
Yeah,
Could you tell me what just happened out there at the house?
in the backyard,
Yeah.
somebody is being awful stingy.
Could you tell me more?
Yeah, it was real cute. I thought it was real cute.